Hello, hello. What's going on? So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can earn 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again with the done for you business in a box. Okay. This is a business in a box, my friends. So all you got to do is set it up once, and then you just got to promote your business. So how do you promote your business? You just post content online. That's it. Okay. So we have this 2 hour workday. So basically all you got to do is get your business set up, and then you plug into our community for training and support, and then you post content online. Okay, it's called attraction marketing. That's what people like. People like attraction marketing. People don't like to be sold, people don't like people don't want people in their face trying to pitch them, trying to sell them. Nobody likes that. Like if you go into a store and someone's like, "Can I help you? Can I help you?" You're like, "Wait, back up. No thanks. I'm just looking," right? So we like to buy through attraction marketing. We like to be attracted. We don't like to be pressured into buying stuff, right? So that's what we teach here. We teach attraction marketing. And today's a long day because I've been mentored from 6 and 7 figure income earners for like 5 hours today. I had like this one-on-one mentoring coaching call with a 6 figure income earner inside of our community. Now we had another call from like a 7 figure income earner. 5 hours of mentoring from 6 and 7 figure income earners today. Okay, it was a lot. It was a lot, right? Just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. There's a link in the bio. So if you're new here, my name's Dan. I'm from Michigan, and I used to be a monk, and I used to be a Marine too. Ex-Marine, ex-monk. Semper Fi, baby. Hoorah. Like Avatar. Have you ever seen that movie? He was a Marine. I was a Marine. I went through boot camp. I did all that stuff. It's crazy though. It's like a blur. That was many years ago. And now I just help everyday men and women, build like businesses online, build 6 and 7 figure businesses online around their schedule. Okay. So you can build this business around your schedule, my friends. You just got to get started and start posting content, right? Like we show you how to do it. We teach you how to create content. We teach you how to use AI. Like we teach you like these prompts that you can use for AI, for ChatGPT. So you can put in these prompts and it'll help you create content. So you can never run out of content ideas, right? We're going to like every day you're going to get millionaire mentoring. Every single day there's a millionaire in our community. She's made like $10 million in like 3 years, $10 million in 3 years with digital marketing, guys, just by posting content, email marketing. Like that's what we teach. So you're going to learn how to build an email list. You're going to learn how to do email marketing. And you can also learn how to build your own community and like monetize your community and earn recurring income through your community. Like I just launched my new community soon. Like I've launched it. I'm just kind of setting up the modules inside of it. And then pretty soon it's going to be open for the public. And then you can join. It's going to be a free community. And it's all about like, it's called the 7 Figure Monk Academy. So basically it's all about mindset. It's all about marketing. It's all about just like, you know, building a legacy, just building a 6 and 7 figure business around your schedule. That's my goal. My mission is to like create 1,000 self-made millionaires. I want to help everyday men and women just like, make 7 figures online. That's my mission, guys. And if you want to learn how to do this stuff, just go to 7figuremonk.com. Okay, check it out. Check out how to launch your own digital business. It's a digital business in a box, which means you don't have to create a thing. See, the reason I started this business is because I wanted to be financially independent. It started years ago when I was a monk. See, when I was a monk, guys, like how monks generally make money or get money to support themselves. They get supported inside of the temples, like the temples support them, or they get donations from like the public. Okay. But after a while, I was just kind of sick of like depending on people for money as a monk. And that's like one of the reasons I left because I was kind of sick of just like begging people. I mean, that's what monks kind of do. It's just kind of like part of being a monk. Like it's like humility and stuff. But I kind of got sick of that. Like I wanted to be financially independent. So that was my reason for leaving the monk life. One of the reasons. And then, I went online to figure out how to make money, you know, and I tried all these things, but nothing really worked. Then I started working for this company for like 5 years. And then during the pandemic, during COVID, like a lot of people, this happened to, like they cut our pay during COVID. So my income got cut in half. And that's when I went online again to figure out how to do like digital marketing again. And that's when eventually, long story short, I discovered this business. Okay. This business in a box, which I discovered like early 2024. And then I've gone on so far to make like multiple 5 figures with this business, thousands of dollars. And I'm learning all these high income skills that I'm still learning. Like I'm learning like how to build my email list, how to do email marketing. And now I'm learning how to launch my own community, which I'm launching like I'm setting it up right now. I'm going to have my own community for the first time. It's called the Seven Figure Monk Academy. And then once it's launched, you can join it for free. And that's where I'm just going to be like teaching all about marketing and things like that, based on what I've learned and what I'm learning from 6 and 7 figure income earners. Because I get daily millionaire mentoring. I get coached from 7 figure income earners, like a 7 figure income earner every single day. Today I was getting mentored and coached for like 6 hours. I got like 5 hours of coaching today. It was crazy because we're doing this like workshop. We're launching a Black Friday special, right? So it was a lot. I'm a little tired. I'm not gonna lie, but I came on because I like to go live every day. So if I didn't go live earlier because I was getting mentored and coached from a millionaire. So if you want to learn more, guys, just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. There's a link in the bio. Okay, just click on my picture if you're on TikTok. Go there, learn how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions. Okay, over and over again, and you get to keep 100% of the profit. Right? This is not. I don't know if you've done any like side hustle before, but this is not MLM. This is not affiliate marketing. So you don't have to split your commissions with anybody else. You get to keep 100% of the profit. So if somebody goes to your website and they buy a 600 product or a 900 or $1,400 product, you get to keep 100% of that profit. You don't have to split your commissions with anybody. That's what I like about this. And there's zero monthly fees. There's just an investment. There's a one-time investment, guys. One-time investment. You set up your business to get started. I also invested. I invested one time, but I turned that investment into multiple 5 figures. Some people have turned that investment into multiple 6 figures. Okay. So, and a couple of people have made like 7 figures inside of our community. Okay. So you can turn a one-time investment. You have the potential to turn a one-time investment into multiple 6 figures or multiple 7 figures, guys. That's an amazing ROI. That's an amazing return on investment, right? Of course, I'm not guaranteeing results because I can't see into the future, right? But I got my first sale in a month. Many people do, guys. I've seen people get sales on their first day. Everybody's journey is different, but you got to start your journey, right? So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. There's a link in the bio if you're on TikTok. Just go there, put your email in, and then you can check out all the information. And then if you have any questions after you look at the information, all you got to do is reply to my emails. Okay. So I'm Dan. I'm from Michigan. I used to be a monk, and I'm an ex-Marine too. I was in the Marines. When I was 18, I decided to join the Marines because I have warrior blood. My father, my grandfather was in World War II. My whole family has been in the military, right? My grandfather was in World War II. My father, he flew helicopters in Vietnam. Okay, so I have like warrior blood, right? I was willing to die for my country, guys. Like, what are you willing to die for? Okay, I've been doing service my whole life, and then when I left the Marines, I became a monk, and I was still doing service. Okay, instead of trying to fight people, I was going around wearing robes and trying to enlighten people with spiritual wisdom, and I was feeding people. I was feeding hungry people. Right, that's what I was doing, and I was making music. I was making monk music because I was a Hare Krishna. You know how rare that is, guys. You know how rare it is to be a Marine and a monk. That's freaking rare. Like when you talk about like the 1%, the 1% of people that make like, over 500, like 1% of people in the world make over $500,000 a year. Okay. Now, you know how many people actually become a Marine, actually go through boot camp and become a Marine? It's 0.04%, guys. It's rare. You know how many people actually become a monk? It's probably even rare. Okay. So if you combine the fact that I was a monk and a Marine, like I'm only like one of a handful of people on the planet that actually did that, guys. So I'm already part of the 1%. Now I got to make $1 million, and then I'll be very 1%. I'll be very there. I don't think there's going to be anybody else who did that. I don't know if there is. I really don't. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. There's a link in my bio. Just go there, put in your email, check out the deets. I don't know about you. I mean, are you sick and like you just got to be sick and tired of being overworked and underpaid? I was. I wanted to be financially independent. Like I was an online teacher. I wanted to be financially independent. I was sick of depending on people. Because during COVID, during the pandemic, maybe this happened to you. I don't know, but they cut my pay. Not just me, everybody. They sent us an email, and they're like, "We're gonna basically cut your pay in half." And you know what they said? You can stay or you can go. That happened during COVID. Okay, and that's when I decided I need to become financially independent. I'm sick of depending on other people for like money, like jobs, whatever. I just got sick of it. Like you gotta like some people you gotta reach that breaking point, guys. Sometimes you do it like I don't know. You got to reach that breaking point, because if you don't reach that breaking point, you might not even take action. It's better to take action before something like that happens. Like if I was you, I would take action before that happens. I wouldn't wait until you like, life punches you in the face like me. Okay. Like how many income streams do you have right now? If you only have one income stream, that's very dangerous, guys. Because what if that income stream, what if you like, how many people just like have to live on the street because of some kind of financial disaster? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. If you click on here, like if you click on my picture, there's a link in the bio. Okay, go there and check it out. Like some people, why are like there's almost a million homeless people in America because they probably had like one financial disaster and then boom, everything that's on the street. It's sad, but it's true. So if you have one like income stream, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. You got to have as many as possible. That's what we teach you how to do, guys. Like this is a done for you digital business in a box, and you're going to learn how to build an online business. You're going to learn, digital marketing, which is one of the fastest growing industries and one of the oldest industries too, actually, by the way. Digital marketing, online marketing has been around since the 70s. Okay. It's been around since the 70s, before the internet was even public, right? Before the internet was public, guys, there was a system called ARPANET. Okay. There was like a computer internet system that only colleges and researchers and some government people used. And then email was invented in 1971. And then 1978, guys, this one guy, he was selling computers and stuff. He sent people an email on the ARPANET system, and he made $13 million. You can look it up. He made $13 million, guys. That was the first email. It was considered a spam email, though. People were complaining, like this guy's promoting stuff. It's considered a spam email. Spam means unsolicited, right? Nobody asked for it. It's kind of like illegal now. You can't send unsolicited emails. But he sent the first email, and that email made him $13 million, guys. That was in 1978. ARPANET. I just researched this recently. It blew my mind. And then in the 90s, then the internet went public. Okay, Google appeared in 1998, and then digital marketing was going on that whole time, guys. Because it was going on that whole time. Online marketing, and then social media came around, and then it got more sophisticated. But now it's more accessible. See, back then it wasn't accessible. Very few people knew how to do it. Like you needed to have a lot of tech skills and stuff like that. But with this business, guys, you don't need tech skills. You don't need any tech skills, because we show you how to set up your own automated business, and you can set it up in like 1 to 2 days. And basically all you got to do is watch some videos, and you just connect things, you copy and paste stuff, and then you have an automated business. Okay. And then you're just reselling digital programs in the e-learning industry, which is like $1 billion a day industry. You can look it up. It's $1 billion a day industry, guys. Information, education, training, courses, ebooks, programs. This is the e-learning industry. People like to learn. Okay. It's a very popular industry. So these programs that you're reselling, they teach you how to build an online business, and they teach you how to do digital marketing, and they teach you how to build multiple streams of income in a variety of ways, like through affiliate marketing, through social media monetization, right? Through like community monetization. Like I'm launching my own community this like right now. I'm setting it up. It should be ready soon, maybe in the next week. Now I'm gonna have my own community, and then inside of my community, I can create like these little courses, and like I can charge for courses and stuff, and I can even charge like a monthly fee to be in my community, right? And I can also put my business in my community, and then I can interact with people. Actually, communities are the way of the future, because people want human connection, especially with AI coming in hot. Like people don't want to just talk to robots. Not everybody. Some do. Some are like nerds. They just want to talk to robots all day, right? But like most people, they want human connection. So with all this AI stuff coming on, communities are the way of the future. So we're going to teach you how to do that too. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, check it out, guys. Learn this stuff. It's really important. Learn how to do online marketing. Learn how to brand yourself, learn how to build a business. You want to learn this stuff. Learn how to use AI, right? Because who knows what's going to happen with jobs? Like Amazon just laid off so many people. Like millions of people are being laid off and fired every year. Amazon just laid off so many people, and there will be more layoffs. Like AI is going to take over, and so many people are going to lose jobs because of AI. It's already happening, guys. It's already happening. Look at the stats. Like millions of people get laid off every year, fired or laid off. And then what else? Like 60% of people are living paycheck to paycheck. Like 40% of people are like one financial disaster away from living on the streets. That's messed up. So that's why you got to build multiple streams of income, guys. And with this business, you can make money while you're sleeping or doing anything because your whole business is fully automated, right? So what you're doing is just basically building your email list or building your community if you want to do that too. And then you're building that email list, and then like at any time people can buy from you, right? Like they put their email in and then they're going through your automations. They can go to your website and they can buy stuff from you at any time. That's what you're going to learn how to do. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, check it out. If you click on my link, if you click on my picture here, I'll take you to the link in my bio if you're on TikTok. I'm actually on YouTube and I'm on TikTok right now. My goal is to get monetized on YouTube. See, some people just think it's like buy a course, sell a course, or even though this is a program, it's better than a course because we have interactive mentoring. You get coached and mentored from 6 and 7 figure incrementers. I got personally coached and mentored from 6 and 7 figure incrementers today for like 5 hours. It was a long day. I usually don't, it's usually not that long. It's just, I had a call with a 6 figure incrementer this morning inside of our community, guys. His name is Daryl, and he was homeless at one point. He was living in a shelter. He was sleeping in his car in the woods too. And then he started our business, guys. He was like -$6 in his bank account. And now he's gone on to make multiple 5 figures. And now he's getting a new house. Multiple 5 figures, guys, from homeless to multiple 5 figures. So I jumped on a training call with him today, and he was helping me with my story. See, that's what you got to do here, guys. We all have like $1 million story. You just got to share your story with people, and your story is usually like, why did you start? Like, why do you want to make money online? Like, that's your story. Okay, like what made you want to like make money online? Like my story, like I was just sick and tired of being financially like dependent. I want to be financially independent because my company cut my pay in half. So once my company cut my pay in half, well, like my options were, okay, I can get another job, but why would I want to do that? Because jobs are risky, actually. Jobs are risky, guys. There's no stability anymore. How can you say there's job stability when like a million people get fired or laid off every day? Like, how can you like honestly say that's like a stability? Like, how can you say that? Like, just recently, Amazon laid off like 10,000 people or something. Right before Christmas, guys, Amazon laid off like 10,000 people. So job stability is it's like an illusion because at any time your company could fire you, they can cut your pay, they can reduce your hours. That's why you need a backup plan. You need multiple streams of income. It's just safe and it's smart too, right? Smart. Like they say the average millionaire has like 7 streams of income. One of our millionaire mentors in our community, guys, she's made $10 million in 3 years. Her name is Michelle. She also trained us today. She's made like $10 million, guys, in 3 years, and she makes like over $100,000 in just affiliate commissions alone every month, recurring income, $100,000 a month, guys, in recurring income. Okay, so she promotes her affiliate offers like inside of her email list or inside of her community or like on her social media platform like YouTube or something. So that's how she makes 100,000 a month, guys, and you get to learn from her inside of our community. She does daily. She teaches you everything. Like she's teaching us right now how to build our own community. Okay, and she's given us a free Black Friday special. This offer, she's given us a free offer. Okay, so not only can I make like 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 over and over again, but now she's giving us this free offer. So I'm going to be able to earn like 297 or something, another offer, right? So that's the kind of stuff we do here. You're going to learn how to build multiple streams of income. And you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. And all you got to do is set up your business one time. Just get your business set up one time, guys. You can set up in 1 to 2 days. We show you how to set it up. You watch videos, you set up your business, and then once it's set up, you're ready to go. Then all you got to do is follow this 2-hour workday that we teach. You post content every day. You can also go live, like I'm going live, and I'm just sharing with the business. That's all I'm doing. You just share this with people. See, guys, there's 3 really popular industries, right? The wealth industry, the health industry, and the relationship industry. Okay. So this is the wealth industry. These industries never go out of style. So the wealth industry, you teach people how to make money, right? You can do whatever industry you want. Like if you want to do the health industry, then you're going to have to like teach people how to exercise, or you're going to sell some like health products. You can do the relationship industry, like help people with their relationships, sell ebooks, like how to improve your relationship, stuff like that. Coaching and stuff. But these are the 3 most popular industries, pretty much. You know what's interesting about that? Because the 3 most popular industries are connected to the 3 biggest problems that most people have. What are the 3 biggest problems that most people have? Financial stress. Are you dealing with financial stress right now? Like, are you dealing with financial stress? Honestly, I am. I won't lie. I'm not rich yet. I'm still dealing with financial stress. That's the biggest problem in my life. The second biggest problem in my life, health. Like my health can always be better. Okay. And what's the last problem? Relationships. I could use some better relationships. Right? I'm single, so I don't even know, like, right. So like, so what do you want to promote? Do you want to help people make money? I like to help people make money. Like I like to do that. I think it's fun. I like to learn how to make money and I like to help people make money, right? Or do you want to help people with their health? Okay. Do you want to help people? Do you want to like teach people how to exercise and sell like, health products? Or do you want to help people with relationships? Like what do you want to do? But you got to pick one of those industries, guys. Just try it. You got to do it. You got to go for it. Be like, they say like only 8% of people like attempt, like even try to become an entrepreneur, guys. That's what you're going to become, an entrepreneur. Only 8% of people do that. So if you start doing this business, guys, you're going to be part of the 8%. Okay? You're going to be different. That means like 99% of people, like 90% of people are employees, which means they're working for entrepreneurs. Okay? An entrepreneur is a business owner. So it's that's why not like when I talk about making 600, 900, and $1,400, like people are like, well, why doesn't everybody do this? Because not everybody's willing to do it. Only 8% of people even attempt to be an entrepreneur, guys. Only 8%. Not everyone's cut out for it. I don't know why. Not everyone's willing to try. They're afraid. They're afraid. They're afraid. What if they fail? What if they embarrass themselves? They don't want to look stupid, right? Would you rather like, I don't know. I'm more afraid of like dying broke personally. I'm more afraid of like being overworked and underpaid until the day I die. I'm more afraid of like not fulfilling my full potential, not realizing my full potential. I'm more afraid of like dying with regret. That's what I'm more afraid of. Okay. But like, that's why only 8% of people even attempt this stuff because it takes courage. It takes courage, guys, but it's worth it. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. Go here. There's a link in my bio, guys. Check it out. I mean, my whole life has been courageous. I've tried so many things. I became a Marine when I was 18. Okay, like 18, 19, guys. I became a Marine. Why did I become a Marine? Because I have warrior blood. My whole family's been in the military. That's one thing. But also, I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. I was addicted to drugs. I was partying. I was getting arrested. I was hanging out with like negative people. And I thought like I need to get out of this situation. So I became a Marine and I went through boot camp. Hoorah! So I'm like officially I am a Marine. If you go through boot camp and you get your eagle, your globe, and your anchor, you are officially a Marine. And only 0.04% of people on the planet do that, by the way. So I became a Marine, but unfortunately, after I finished boot camp, I went back home. I had my leave, and then I fell into the same friends, the same crowd, and failed the drug test. Yeah, which I kind of like. It was hard. It was hard. And I didn't even realize I was a veteran. I didn't even realize I was a veteran until recently. Like, and I felt shame about that, because that wasn't my intention. It wasn't my intention to fail that drug test. Like, I try to get past it. It wasn't my intention. I didn't plan it. I didn't want to do that necessarily, but I did. And I had a lot of shame about that for a while, but not anymore. But then recently, I realized that I'm actually a veteran because if you even go into the service at all, you're a veteran. Whether you fight in like the war or not. But in my opinion, the real heroes are not the people that just enlist because the real heroes are the ones that people that actually go to war, like are actually on the battlefield and die. I think those are the real heroes. But officially, I'm a Marine. I don't know what you're talking about, Zabe. But I did that. And then after I became a Marine, then I got married. Okay. And then but that didn't work. And I got divorced. Have you ever been divorced, guys? Have you ever been divorced? Painful for some people. For some people, it might be freedom. But for me, it was painful. Okay. It was painful. And I was young. Okay. I don't know. Zay, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't even know what you're trying to say. Are you being dumb? Like, what are you doing? Okay. But anyways, I got a divorce and that was painful. But that pain made me like question my existence. Like, why am I here? Like, what's the purpose of life? It made me go really deep. And then like, long story short, I met some monks. Okay. And then the monks invited me to live in their temple. and then I became a monk for 10 years. Okay. I quit my job. I dropped out of school because I was like, I was dealing with a lot of stuff, and I became a monk, and I did that for 10 years. Okay. And monk life, guys, I don't know if you've ever been a monk because most people haven't. Monk life and military life, very similar. I would say like monk life is even more disciplined because like, it's really disciplined. You have to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I was sleeping on like the floor with like a little mat. Like it's very disciplined life. And like the whole day I was doing a lot of service, right? I would probably even say it's more disciplined than the Marine, like the Marines, right? The military. So, I mean, so I was a monk for like 10 years, and I liked it. I liked being a monk. It was fun. I wouldn't have done it for 10 years if I didn't like it, right? Because I got to play a lot of music. There's really good food, and there was good philosophy. So I enjoyed it. I had fun. But then I decided I want okay, enough of monk life. And then when I left the monk life, I got a job, and I was an online teacher. I was teaching online, and I did that for like 5 years. But then my company, out of the blue, during COVID, during the pandemic, they decided to cut everybody's pay in half. They sent us an email. And they said your pay is going to be cut in half, basically. Okay, that's what companies do. And then that's when I decided, okay, I got to figure out other ways to make money because I want to be financially independent. I don't want to depend on other people for income. Okay, I want to depend on myself. So, long story short, I discovered this business last year, and I've gone on to make multiple five figures so far, thousands of dollars. And I've learned so many things. Like I've learned all about digital marketing. I've learned how to build my brand. That's my brand, guys. Seven figure monk, because I used to be a monk. Okay. And now I help everyday men and women build six and seven figure online businesses around their schedule. Okay. With the goal of freedom. That's the goal, freedom. So you don't have to work anymore. So you can make six and seven figures without having to work a job. That is a goal, at least for me. I don't know about you, but do you enjoy your job? I mean, 80% of people don't. Like 80% of people don't even like their jobs, right? It's not like most people don't like working. It's just like people don't like being overworked and underpaid, which is most people, right? Most people are overworked, underpaid. If you're working 40 plus hours a week, it's rough. That's rough, guys. That's not freedom. That's basically legalized slavery. Okay. You're losing all your time. That's your most valuable asset. You can never get back. Once you lose a second, guys, you can't buy back that second for $1 billion, $1 trillion. Once your time is gone, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. It's gone. All those like all that time with your family, all that time to pursue your passions, guys. Time is your most valuable asset. But people are selling their time for money at a job. That's what people are doing. Everybody's doing sales, guys. Everybody on the planet is doing sales because either you're selling something and making money or you're selling your time to make money. So everybody on the planet you're already selling something, guys. You're already selling something. It's either your time or you're selling some kind of product or offer or, service. Okay. Businesses, they sell products, opportunities, or services, or a combination of both. See, this business is a combination of all three. We have the products, digital programs in the e-learning industry. That's the product. The services, we have daily millionaire mentoring. Okay. You have weekly millionaire mentoring from 6 and 7 figure incrementers. That's the service. And the opportunity is you have an opportunity to build a business and resell these digital programs and make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions, right? So all you got to do is set up your business. And then once your business is set up, you're just following a 2-hour workday. You're posting 3 pieces of content every day on social media. That's all you got to do. Post 3 pieces of content a day. And we teach you how to do this. We teach you how to use AI too, like ChatGPT. Like we give you prompts to help you create content so you can never run out of content ideas. It's impossible. It's impossible to run out of content ideas, guys. You're going to have so much content ideas. You won't even know what to do with yourself. And we teach you how to build like multiple streams of income in a variety of ways. Like you're going to learn social media monetization, how to build multiple streams of income with affiliate marketing, how to create your own communities and monetize them. You can create a community, guys, based on whatever you want, like whatever you're interested in. Like if you're like I play guitar too, I can create a community about playing guitar, whatever it is. Like I'm creating my community. It's going to be about marketing and it's going to be about mindset. It's called the Seven Figure Monk Academy because that's my brand. So the name of my community is going to be the Seven Figure Monk Academy, which I'm setting up right now. And I'm going to do like marketing training. I'm going to do mindset training. And I'm going to give people different tools to use to build, multiple streams of income. It's the Seven Figure Monk Academy. And then once you're in the community, you can interact with people. That's why communities are the way of the future. and you own your community, right? It's your community. Okay. You don't own social media. Like social media can kick you off whenever they want. It's happened to me before. Like you don't own social media. But when you have your own community, you're in control of your community. Okay. It's not on social media. So you're in control of that. Communities are the way of the future. Because with AI, like with AI coming, you know, people are going to want communities because they're going to get sick of all this robots and stuff. Not like most people, they don't want to interact with robots all the time. They want to be part of communities. So we're going to teach you how to do that too. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, my friends. Check it out. Business in a box. You can make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. You just got to set up your business one time. Get it set up, start posting content. 3 pieces of content a day. Okay. And you're building your email list. So once people are inside of your automations, they can buy from you at any time, right? Like you could be sleeping and somebody can be inside of your email automations. They can go to your website and they purchase one of your products and then you make money. Like I've had a $1,400 day while I was sleeping. I woke up to $1,400. I've had $900 days while I'm sleeping. Okay. I've had $1,800 days. I've made multiple 5 figures, but we've created over 120 6-figure income earners inside of our community so far. Over 120 people have made 6 figures with this business or what they've learned from from the programs, what they've learned, from what we teach and stuff. So yeah, like I tried so many side hustles before, but none of them worked. None of them worked. Have you ever tried a side hustle before and it didn't work? I have. I tried multiple side hustles. They didn't work. Nothing worked for me until I tried this. Gone on to make multiple 5 figures, which is a big deal. Like only 1% of people make over like 30K. And I've made like that, like around 30K or something. I don't even know. I haven't added up all my totals, honestly. But like only 1% of people even do that. But we've created over 120 6-figure incrementers, guys. Like if someone who's trying to sell something online, like a very, very small percentage of people make over 30K. People that try to sell stuff online. They try like MLM or affiliate marketing and stuff. Most fail because they don't have the proper training. Like we give you the proper training. Like we teach you how to market like a pro. Okay. You get coached and mentored from 6 and 7-figure incrementers. Daily millionaire mentoring. Okay. You get like a little video you can watch. It's 2 to 7 minutes. It's going to give you some marketing strategies, mindset tips to help you build your business. Right. Like we always say, you're in business for yourself, but you don't have to build your business by yourself. That's like our catchphrase. Say it all the time. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. How am I doing tonight? Good. Just a little tired because it was a long day, but I'm good. Fantastic. I read this book about this. It's like a millionaire mindset. He's like, whenever somebody asks you how you're doing, say fantastic. I'm fantastic. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. Check it out. 99% of people don't know how to make money. 99% of people don't know how to make money, guys. Only 1% of people in the world make over $500,000 a year. Okay. And most of those people, they're either investors and entrepreneurs or they're like celebrities, But like the wealthiest people in the world, they are investors and they are entrepreneurs. So just, if the wealthiest people are investors and entrepreneurs, what should you be? What should you be, guys? Just think about it. Okay. You don't want that blueprint? Okay. Don't get it. Don't get it. Steven doesn't want to learn how to make 600, 900, and 1,400 a day. Interesting. You're not going to find much better things than this, guys. Like, yeah, if you're not interested in learning how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 a day, if you're not interested in learning how to earn 100% profit and like you don't want to get mentored and coached from 6 and 7-figure incrementers, then, don't do this. Don't do this. I mean, do something else. You can do like low ticket marketing, you can do MLM, affiliate marketing, low ticket. But the problem is with low ticket, guys, you need a lot of volume. You need a lot of customers. So the only way you're going to be successful with that, you're going to have to have a huge following, or you're going to need to do a lot of paid advertising. That's it. Okay. But with high ticket marketing, all you need is a few customers. Like we have a $1,400 product. All you need is 72 sales, and then you've made 100K. Like I used to do a MLM and I used to sell a green drink. And then every time like I would sell it, like the green drink sold for like $70. But every time I got a sale, I got around $14. Okay. So that means I would have needed 100 sales to make $1,400. Now I only need one sale. You see the difference? I wouldn't do low ticket marketing until you have like a big audience. I wouldn't do it. Like even when I was doing that MLM, I only got a couple sales. I only got a couple sales. It's not like I was getting tons and tons of sales. Okay. So what it take and I had to pay monthly fees. And I had to pay monthly fees. That's the problem there. So I was spending more money than I made. Nothing I tried before this worked, guys. I tried so many things. So if you want to learn how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions, go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com, guys. I mean, Christmas is coming up. You could potentially make an extra, I don't know, 1K, 2K, 3K, 4K, 5K. I don't know. I don't know. You don't know either. Nobody knows until you try. You'll never know. How would you ever know, guys, unless you try the business? You'll never know how much you can make. You'll never know. You got to try. You got to shoot your shot. Like, what do you got to lose? Like, the worst thing that can happen is you learn something new. That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing that can happen. You learn something new. Okay, Sophia, whatever. Don't have time for you guys. If you want to disrespect a veteran, you want to disrespect a monk, have fun in the underworld. Okay, have fun. Bring a fan. It's going to be hot down there. It's going to be hot down there, guys. Bring a fan when you go to the underworld. I wouldn't recommend like disrespecting veterans and monks, guys. I wouldn't recommend that. The Lord won't be pleased. I talk to God every day. I see God every day. You think he's going to be pleased? You disrespect me? You think he's going to please God? Okay. Try, see what happens. But don't cry when you're in the underworld with your fan. You don't have to stay there forever though, guys. I don't believe in eternal damnation. I think that's a myth. I think that's a myth that people say just to scare people. I don't believe in that. Because the Lord is all merciful. He's full of compassion. Why would he send people to the underworld for eternity if he was full of compassion? It makes no sense. I don't believe in that. But I do believe in temporary smackdowns. Like the universe will smack you down until you learn your lesson. You can learn the easy way or the hard way. Just like when you're a kid, right? You do something wrong and your parents are like, whoosh. Back in the day, maybe not today because everyone's woke, but back in the day, you do something wrong. Back in the day when I did something wrong, you know what happened, guys? The belt came out. Okay. It's the same thing. That's how God is, right? Like sometimes God has to punish you, but it's for your good. Okay. Sometimes God has to punish you, but it's for your benefit. Just like sometimes your parents have to punish you for your benefit. But like I don't believe in eternal suffering. I think that's dumb. Honestly, I think it's stupid. I don't think it's rational. Okay. Different topic. Different topic. But like going around disrespecting monks and veterans, you think that's going to do you well? No, my friends. It's not. It's not good for you. I'm just saying. But like, what is it called? Angels, what's that phrase? I love that phrase. Fools rush in. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the phrase, guys. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. I love that. That's beautiful. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Okay. So keep that in mind, guys. I love that phrase. It's so cool. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Right. Right. Learn how to make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions, guys. Go here. Sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Check it out, guys. There's a link in the bio. See, I'm a servant. I'm a servant of God. I'm a servant of humanity. Whether you believe it or not, you might be skeptical of my servant nature. But like I joined the Marines. When I joined the Marines when I was 18, because I was willing to die for my country. You don't join the military unless you're willing to die for your country, right? Right. And then I became a monk, and I just gave up my whole 20s, guys. Like I sacrificed my whole 20s for the service of other people, right? I was on a mission to like enlighten the whole world. I wanted to spread enlightenment, peace, love, joy, enlightenment. Okay. Whether you believe with what I was doing, like whether you believe in that or not, like what I was doing, but that was my purpose. Like I wanted to help people, you know, enter into the kingdom of God or whatever. I wanted to help people, you know, just become enlightened. so they could live a life of eternal bliss. Okay. See? So no one can question my service. And now I help people make money online. Crazy, huh? But guess what? I'm always helping people. I'm always helping people. There's not a selfish bone in my body, right? Well, I mean, maybe there's a little bit. Maybe my toe bone or something. I'm not perfect. I'm not going to say I'm perfect. Not at all. Not at all. but but I'm I know, like, I like to help people. I like to help people. Do you? Because if you like to help people, you're going to love this business, guys. Because there's the three biggest problems people have in life, like financial stress. It's one of the worst. Financial stress, big time problem. Are you dealing with financial stress right now? Are you dealing with financial stress? Like, honest, you don't even have to answer. Just ask yourself, are you dealing with financial stress? Okay, that's one big problem that people are dealing with. The second problem is health. Okay, the third problem is relationships. Okay, so which one are you dealing with? Are you dealing with financial stress? I am. I'm still dealing with it. I'm not rich yet, but I have a way out. I have hope. See, when I had a job, I had no hope. There was no hope at my job, guys. That's why I started this business. That's why we call ourselves the hope dealers inside of our community. We call ourselves the hope dealers, okay? Because we give hope to people, okay? Because if you start this business, well, you have hope that you can make 6 and 7 figures. There's hope there. If you have no hope, you're nothing. Without hope, guys, you're dead, right? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. There's a link in the bio. Learn how to make $600, $900, and $1,400 commissions. That's a good thing. I want to look up a phrase about hope. Without hope phrase. Let's see. Without hope phrase. Let me just check this out. To live without hope is to cease to live. Boom. I pretty much nailed it, guys. I said without hope, you're dead. That's basically the same thing, guys. Where there's no hope, it is incumbent on us to invest in it. Okay? Yeah. To live without hope is to cease to live. So if you have hope, you're basically dead, man. So we give people hope. Like, do you have hope at your job? Like, do you have hope in your job that you'll actually become financially free one day? Is there do you see light at the end of the tunnel? Or is your job going to lead you to maybe if you're lucky, you will retire at 65. Is that your hope? Is that hope? Retire at 65 when your body's broken down? Okay. A 65-year-old body is not the same as a 25-year-old body. It's not the same as a 35 or 45-year-old body, right? Is that your hope? Is that the hope? And what's to say your job's not going to fire you? Because a million people in America alone, guys, like a million people a year lose their job and they get fired. So how are jobs full of hope? Okay. How are they full of hope? My job was never hope. Like, my job was hopeless. That's why I started this business, because I saw no hope in my job. If I saw hope in my job to get financial freedom, then I would have stayed in my job. I got fired 2 weeks ago. Ferrico, sorry to hear that. Yeah, see, guys, exactly. He got fired 2 weeks ago, but a million people get fired in America all the time. It's happening all the time. It's a statistic, guys. Just recently, Amazon just laid off a bunch of people. Like, he just got fired before Christmas, man. That's cold. That's cold blooded, but that's how they do things. That's business, unfortunately. So just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. If you click here, there's a link in the bio. Just laid off a week ago. So you guys, I'm telling you, this is proof. Sorry to hear that. Like, I'm not happy about that. I got my pay cut during the pandemic, during COVID. Okay, I got my pay cut. Right? Same thing. I know. I've been fired too. I've been fired numerous times, and they just fire you. They're just like, sorry, go home, done. They told me I had to dissolve my position because it was a 6-figure position a year. Yeah. So what they do, they fired you, and they fired you because they don't want to pay you the 6 figures, and then they hire some young blood. They hire some new person. They pay them less. That's what they do, guys. That's normal. Unfortunately, that happens a lot. Happens with so many people. Like, the people that have been around forever, and they're earning 6 figures and stuff. They're like, okay, well, we're just gonna fire you, and we're gonna hire somebody new and somebody younger, and we're gonna pay them half as much. That's what they do, guys. I'm a software developer. See, there you go. That's proof, guys. I'm telling you. People are getting fired. People are getting laid off left and right before the holidays too. Right before Christmas, like a month before Christmas. It's cold blooded. That's why you gotta build multiple streams of income, guys. You can't depend on other people for your income. Like, we're teaching you how to become financially independent here. That's what you're learning how to do. You're learning how to become financially independent. So you don't have to depend on your employers. You don't have to depend on somebody else for money. right? Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay, there's a link in the bio. See, if you have a job, by definition, you're depending on somebody else for money, right? You're depending on them. But those people, they can just fire you whenever they want, and they will. If they can save money, they will fire you. They'll look at their numbers, they'll look at their spreadsheets, and they'll be like, okay, how can we save money? How can we make more money? Well, if we fire a bunch of people, then we can save money, we can make more money. We're gonna fire. They look at the numbers, guys. They look at the numbers. That's what they do. And if they can fire someone who's been around like for years and hire somebody younger and pay them less, they will do that. I remember my father, rest in peace. He's a veteran. He flew helicopters in the Vietnam. I'm also a veteran. I was a Marine. I am a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Semper Fi, always faithful, always faithful. Okay. But like one day he got fired. He was vice president of a company too. He was vice president. And then he came home. I remember dejected. He was so dejected. I don't think he ever recovered from that. I don't think he ever really mentally recovered from that. And then he died young. So the job system, it doesn't, it doesn't, you're not going to get freedom there. It works. The job system works. It does exactly what it was designed to do, keep you overworked and underpaid. So I can't say that it doesn't work, but it's not going to give you freedom. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do, enslave you. The job system is just enslavement, guys, for most people. I'm not talking about people that make like $500,000 a year. I'm not talking to those people, obviously. I'm talking about to the majority. I'm talking about like the 60 to 70% of people that are living paycheck to paycheck, like the 40% of people that are one financial disaster away from being homeless. Okay. One financial disaster away. Are you one financial disaster away from being homeless? That's a problem. That's a big problem, right? Why do you think people go homeless? A lot of these people, they're just normal people, and they're like, some of them, they have mental issues, of course, but a lot of these people are just normal people, and then all of a sudden they lose their job or they have some kind of financial disaster, and they're on the street, right? That's why people are homeless. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Just click here. There's a link in my bio, guys, right? All you got to do with this business, you just got to set it up one time. You can set up in 1 to 2 days. Now I'm going to help you build your business. The community is going to help you build your business. So you just gotta take action though. You got to set up your business and then plug into our community. And then every day you're just posting content on social media. It's really simple. It's simple work, guys. Like it's not hard to do this. Like it's not hard. It's simple. Like you grab your phone or whatever. Here's my iPad. You grab a phone, you start talking into it. You make little talking videos, or you can do like little 7-second videos with words on the screen. You can do selfies with words on the screen. I do all of this stuff. Look at my content, guys. You can see I do talking videos. I do like 7-second videos. I do selfies with words on the screen. That's like most of the content that I create. Those 3 pieces of content. It takes like 30 minutes. Like if you're on TikTok, it takes like 30 minutes, guys, to create and post 3 pieces of content. Once you get used to it, once you get used to creating content, it takes like 30 minutes. It's just 30 minutes around your schedule. Okay. But one video, guys, just one video has the potential to make you $1,400 or more. One video. Okay. Like I purchased this YouTube course. It teaches you how to like build your YouTube channel. And he always says, you're just one video away. You're just one video away from, changing your life, guys. It's true. You're one video away. Like we have this one girl in our community. She's not a girl. She's like 60s. She's in her 60s. See, guys, in our community, the youngest person who started this business, 15. There's a 15-year-old in our community. Her parents had to launch the business for her because like legally she can't set up her own business. 15-year-old started this business, guys. And the oldest person in our community, we have people in their 80s. We have people from 15 to 80 inside of our community, guys, and everywhere in between. I'm 44 myself. 44 years old, guys. 44. Okay. So we got people from all ages, all backgrounds, and it's a global business. You can get customers from any part of the world. Any part of the world, guys. It's in English and it's in Spanish too. And you get to keep 100% of the profit because it's not MLM. Like if you're doing multi-level marketing or affiliate marketing, you don't get to keep 100% of the profit. On average, most businesses only get to keep 10 to 30% of profits. So you sell one product, you only get to keep like 10 to 30%. But with this business, you keep 100% profit. It's called master resell rights. Okay. You have the resale rights to digital products that you didn't even create yourself. See, I have resale rights to 10 different digital products that I didn't create myself. So I'm able to earn 100, 300, 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again. And I've made multiple five figures so far with this. Okay. And we've created over 120 six-figure income earners. Like people are making like crazy, like legit money. Okay. Like we're not talking about just a couple extra bucks, you know. This is not some crappy side hustle where you earn like a couple bucks, which is going to do nothing for you, right? You want a side hustle where you can earn like high ticket. This is high ticket marketing, guys. You want high ticket. This is better. It's more fun too. Because if you're doing low ticket, you need a lot of volume, you need a lot of customers. With high ticket, you just need a few customers, right? Let's say you have the $1,400 product, you get a few customers a month, guys. Like do the math. 4 times 1,400. What is the math on that? That's $5,600, guys. Now, could an extra $5,600 help you? That's 4 customers. There's like 8 billion people in the world. There's 5 billion people on social media every day. All you got to do is get 4 customers. Okay, now if you're doing low ticket, if you're selling something for like $5, you get 4 customers, you make $20. What are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that? Right? That's going to be gone fast. I've done low ticket. Okay, I've done low ticket stuff. And when you're doing low ticket, like you got to do either paid advertising or you got to create content. Like when it comes to marketing online, guys, like every single side hustle out there, like it's either you're gonna have to pay for ads or you're gonna have to, post content or you're gonna have to cold message people, right? We teach you how to post content. We teach you how to do attraction marketing. So you don't have to cold message strangers. Okay. You don't have to get on the phone with people. I've done this stuff before. I've done like cold messaging. I've done MLM where they teach you to cold message people. I've done that. It was just like a waste of time. Like I got like 1 sale, maybe 2 sales from cold messaging, like a waste of time. And there's so much rejection there. Like this is a rejection free business. You never have to hear the word no because all you're doing is posting content and then people are going to your link and you're building your email list. And then once they're inside of your emails, like either they buy from you or they unsubscribe from your email list. That's it. So you never have to hear the word no. You don't have to get on the phone with people. You don't have to knock on people's doors. I've done that. I had a job once where I was knocking on people's doors. I was walking around, I was knocking on people's doors. Most people don't like that. Do you like it if some stranger just comes and knocks on your door? No, people don't like that. Now some people are nice. Like one person invited me in one time. They're like, "How are you doing? You want some tea?" you know. But most people are like, "Yeah." They'll look at you out the window. They'll like look, and they won't answer. They'll like look at you out the window. They'll turn off the lights or something. Like people don't like that. People don't like cold messaging in general. Like, do you like it when people call you and try to sell you stuff? If you don't like it, most people don't. Okay. So here, all you got to do is post content. You post content on social media, you attract customers. It's called attraction marketing, guys. Every single customer I had, I attracted those customers based on my content and my lives. You can go live and you can make 600, 900, $1,400 or more from your live. Okay. It happens. It happens all the time. Like it's happened to me. I've had $900. I've had $900 sales on my live. Okay. Like I see it happen all the time. I saw somebody have make 3 sales, $2,700 on her live. $2,700, guys, just because she went live for like whatever, 30 minutes, an hour. Generally, I go live for like 30 minutes or an hour, right? That's what I do in general. So you can do this. It's not a question of can you do this. You can post content. A child can post content. You can go live. A child can go live, right? But you just have to be willing. Like, are you willing to post content? Are you willing to go live? If you can make 600, 900, and $1,400 commissions over and over again, like, are you willing to do that? Or like, what are you willing to do to make money? See, a lot of people, they're willing to get jobs, but jobs are expensive. Jobs are expensive, guys. Jobs aren't free. Because like, if you're paying to go to your job, like if you're driving, like I looked it up. The average person, they spend like $400 to $600 a month just to go to their jobs. Like, so jobs are expensive. And then you got to buy clothes. Okay. Maybe you get coffee every day. Maybe you get takeout. That's expensive. And then you're losing your time, which is more expensive. Your most valuable asset, guys. Your most valuable asset isn't money. It's time. You can't buy back time, right? You can't buy back a second. Even if you have $1 trillion, you can't buy back a second, guys. So time is more valuable than money. So you're trading your most valuable asset for dollars. Okay. That's what a job is. That's what it is. See, everybody's like, we're selling things online, but everybody on the planet is selling something. You're selling something right now. Okay. If you're working at a job, you're selling your time for money. That's what you're selling, your time, guys. So everybody on the planet is selling something. Either you're selling products, you're selling services, or you're selling time. So think about it. I know it's crazy, right? I thought about this. I put a lot of thought into this and I research this stuff all the time. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, guys. Okay. This can change your life. It has the potential to change your life, guys. This could be the thing that changes everything for you. It's changing things for me. I'm not rich yet, but I'm on the right path. I know this is the path. Like if I want to be rich, I know this is the path. I'm not like there's not a question in my mind because like I hang out with 6 and 7 figure incrementers inside of our community and we do live events. So I've hung out, like I personally know people inside of our community who've made like, multiple millions of dollars. My friend and mentor Michelle, she does mentoring inside of our community every day. I've been to her house. Okay. She's made like $10 million in 3 years and she's doing the same exact thing that I'm doing. She's just better at it than me right now. That's all. Okay. But she's been doing it longer. That's all. She's been doing it longer than me. But I know she's doing the exact same thing that I do. She posts content, she goes live, she's building her email list, she's building a community, she does workshops. Okay. I know exactly what she does to make money, guys. So that's why I know I'm on the right path. I just gotta, I just gotta keep doing it and getting better. So you got to start your journey, my friends. You got to start your journey. That's all. I got to solve this little puzzle. If you go live on TikTok for like an hour, they make you solve a little puzzle. I guess they want to make sure you're alive or something, not sleeping. Just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. Okay. All you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. The only thing you're missing is what? There's one thing that you're missing, and that is our blueprint. You're missing the training. If you want to do anything in life, you need training, right? Like if you go to your job, you need to be trained. We go to college. Why? College is just training for your job. Or if your job doesn't require college, then you go to your job and they train you, right? Have you ever had a job, right? You go through like a little training period. Okay. I've done all kinds of jobs. And you go through training, right? Like I've done landscaping, training. I've worked on golf courses. I was a waiter, bartender, worked at hotels. Guess what I did? Training. Every single job I had was training. Okay. So the same thing with this. You need training. You need to learn how to market. You got to learn how to do this stuff, just like anything. But the difference with this is you have the potential to make 6 and 7 figures over time. You don't have, do you have that potential at your job, guys? Like honestly, do you have a potential to make 6 or 7 figures this year at your job? If the question is no, then just try this. It's just a one-time investment. Okay, it's a one-time investment, guys. And all you need is one sale, and you get that investment back. One sale, guys, and then your business is free. And there's zero monthly fees. You don't have to pay for monthly fees. Zero monthly fees to build your business. Okay. So just go here, sevenfiguremonk.com. If you click on this picture, there's a link in the bio. Okay, just put your email in, and then I'll send you all the details. You're laughing. You're laughing at a veteran and a monk. You think that's good for your future? Enjoy the darkness, my friend. Enjoy the darkness. I wouldn't disrespect veterans, guys. Like I'm an ex-Marine. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't disrespect monks who pray to God every day and talk to God. I wouldn't I see God every day, guys. Believe it or not. I know you're skeptical. But I wouldn't do that. I just don't think it's a good idea. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't disrespect a veteran. I wouldn't disrespect a monk. But if you want to do that, okay. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. Fools rush in where angels fear to tread. So some of your haters are like rushing in to hate me. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. I've seen it, guys. I've seen people like really disrespect me hardcore and get smacked down by the universe. I've actually seen it. Earn high ticket commissions. Ask about attraction marketing. Any questions, guys? Any questions for the monk? For the monk. I'm rare. You understand? I'm a rare breed. You know how many people actually become a Marine, guys? You know what the percentage of that? Because I looked it up. 0.04%. And I'm not saying that to like, toot my own horn. I'm just saying this is facts. 0.04% of people actually make it through boot camp. Okay. Once you make it through boot camp, you become a Marine. Right. I made it through boot camp. Even though I was like, wasn't even prepared for that crap. Imagine if I actually trained for boot camp. That would have been really easy for me. But I wasn't even prepared. But 0.04% of people make it through boot camp. How many people do you think are monks, guys? That's like 1 in a million. Okay. I was a Hare Krishna. Like 1 in a million, like 1 in a million people actually do that. So if you combine the fact that I was a Marine and a monk, that's rare. Like I'm rare, guys. I just am, like statistically speaking, I'm just rare. Now, if I make millions of dollars, then I'm even more rare. Then there's nobody like me. I'll be the only one. I'm pretty sure I'll be the only one on the planet. Maybe there's like three of us. Like I'm rare, guys. I am. I'm just rare. Okay, so you should feel honored. Just kidding. I don't want to sound arrogant, but I'm just saying it's just true. I'm just true. I'm not arrogant though. I'm telling you. But sometimes we get a little puffed up, right? We get a little full of ourselves. It's called pride. Pride before the fall. So if I get pride, then I'm gonna get then I have to fall down. So you got to control your pride, guys. You got to control your pride. All right, let's go here. Somefiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box. All you need is Wi-Fi. You just need your phone. You just need 2 hours a day. That's it. Then you got to set up your business, one-time setup. And then once your business is set up, you just plug into our community for training and support. I'm in the community. We got 57,000 people in our community, guys. 57,000 people, guys, said yes to this business. So this is not like this is not like a business that was started yesterday. And there's not like two of us in the community. There's 57,000 of us. Okay, 57,000 people were ready for a change. Now, are you ready for a change? Because you got to be ready. Because you start this business, yeah, your life is going to change. You're gonna start doing different things. Okay, your life is going to change. Some people are not ready for change. They're not ready for it because your life is going to be different. You're gonna go from not having a business to having a business. Oh, what? CAM, John? CAAM. Oh, like how many accounts do you have, John? Are you part of a little club? Yeah, John, you are a joke. Yes, you are. Are you part of a are you part of a little club of losers, John? Go back to the darkness. Like seriously, guys. I see these guys say the same thing. And I'm just curious, like how many accounts do they have? Like, can you imagine your life? Like your only intention in life is just to go on and hate on people. Can you imagine that kind of mindset? It's miserable. It's kind of sad. I mean, pray for John, guys. Let's pray for John. My dear Lord, my dear Lord, help John. Help him. Help him see the light. Help him do what's right. Okay, there we go. Okay. That's the holy thing to do. That's a holy thing to do. Okay. I gotta pray for these. I gotta pray for these fools. No, no, I'm trying to be okay. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to be better because sometimes I want to fight because I'm a Marine, man. I have warrior blood, so I have to like relax. Okay, let's pray for John. John, Lord, help John. Help him become a better person. Hallelujah. Okay. Okay. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I'm trying to be patient. Lord, give me patience. Give me strength. Give me give me wisdom. Thank you. Okay. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm trying not to fight back. Like I'm trying. I'm really trying. I'm trying my best. But I got warrior blood, man. It's hard. It's hard sometimes. Okay. All right. Just go here, guys. Sevenfiguremonk.com. I'm gonna go because I've been live for like an hour. So sevenfiguremonk.com. Check it out. Business in a box, my friends. All right. This can change your life. You just take a look. If you don't like it, just unsubscribe from my email list. It's not a big deal. Right? Just check out the details, put your email in and watch the videos, look at the website. And if you have any questions, okay, just reply to my emails. You can unsubscribe at any time. You can unsubscribe. Okay. All right, TikTok. I'll see ya. All right, YouTube. Peace. Peace and love.